Hi, Sandy here. I have been so busy with Thanksgiving and cooking and cleaning up afterwards, and we have so many Christmas decorations, it's just insane. I have my Mickey Mouse Christmas tree in the family room. I got that done a few days before Thanksgiving, and then I have my Victorian tree in the living room. I got that done, and they each have tons and tons of ornaments. And then we have like 53 Christmas blow molds. Those are those plastic statues of Santa and snowmen and all kinds of them. Angels, the nativity. And the day before Thanksgiving, we set those up. And then the day after Thanksgiving, we decorated the rest of the house. Oh, let me show you this. Isn't this a sweet little teddy bear? We buy most of our decorations at thrift shops, and I've been collecting for 41 years, mostly for the last 20 since I married my second husband, because he loves Christmas so much. And then I've got this adorable teddy bear. Isn't she sweet? Got her little Christmas dress and Christmas sweater. She's just adorable. So I've got those on my work table because I really didn't have any place else to put them. So that gives me a little bit less workspace. So I've done 2 Christmas glue books, one last year and one this year. And I kept talking about Ideals magazines. And I found 5 more at a thrift shop. I paid 50 cents a piece for them. And, you know, I really don't know where they come from. Several of my subscribers says, I never heard of Ideals. They come out with Easter, I don't know what all. And they got a thick cover, like a paperback book. So they're not really like a magazine. They're more like a book. They're the size of a magazine. I got 5 of them that I didn't already have. I guess it's Nelson Ideals Publishing Corporation, and it's just full of pictures, Christmas pictures and Christmas stories and just all kinds of stuff. And I cut out all of these pictures and put them in my glue book. I choose the ones I like. I probably wouldn't choose that one. Maybe I would. Oh, this is pretty. Snow. I'm looking at this for the first time. I just quickly flipped through a few pages when I bought them to make sure I didn't recognize the pictures. So these are Ideals. And I get a lot of, like I said, I get a lot of full-page pictures from them. So I use those. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, just nice artwork and nice photos, mostly artwork. I just all kinds of nice things. So that's the Ideals Christmas, and there's, like I said, there's Easter and I don't know what all. So I've got that. I've got some scraps of Christmas paper here. I cut down all of my Christmas 12 by 12 paper because I only do 8.5 by 11. And so then I end up with a strip from across the top and then a wider strip from the side. And I've got the 8.5 by 11 sheets of papers and the wider strip in my files with my paper. So, you know, and I need to make some border bases out of these and some tag bases for Christmas. I got something I bought a Mickey Mouse candy dispenser from the antique mall in the original box, and this was like the liner inside the box. It was cardboard, and this was on the back of the cardboard, and I peeled that apart, and I like the texture of this. So I made a few tags, and I have a few scraps of it if I want to do anything with it. I am just a hoarder. Everything's extremely organized, though, but I will just save anything that I think I can possibly use. This is a piece of scrapbook paper. this is things for my Christmas stuff for my glue books. I'm probably going to make another glue book this year because I have so much to do to play with. And this is my Snow Winter Christmas book. And I love to make tags and borders for my scrapbook pages. I just like to have a lot of stuff on hand, so when I'm making a page I can just flip through and find something. And then in my snow section, and I need to use more of this because I don't do a lot of snow pages, I use this tiny speck of glue and I just glue them onto a sheet of paper and slide it in the pocket. And then here's some baseball size card tags that I've made in the past of snow. Just snow stuff. Winter, let it snow. This is my snow scrap paper scraps. This is, somebody gave me a whole bunch of 8.5 by 11 pre-made pages years ago, and I've used most of them, but I haven't used this one, or this one, or this one. But I've got them here so that I will see them and try to get them used up. Now here we are in the Christmas section. And these are some tags and borders that I have already made in the past, and they're all ready to go for my scrapbook pages. I can just flip through. Then I've got this one. I need to make, I've never really made fancy ones to go across the bottom of the page or top of the page. I usually make them vertical, not horizontal, but I should make some of those. And then these are all things that are kind of long, and they will decorate a page when you got a space that shape to fill in. And then here's some tags that I've made in the past. And I've kind of condensed them because you pull some out and you end up with a lot of empty spaces. So I've condensed them down to as few pages as I can. And I've made some baseball card size in the past. And a couple of pre-made pages, scrapbook pages, and these are some, it might just be one there. It's a photo mat. So things just pile up. And that's how I got started making the tags and borders, just to use up all of those little things. So I've gone through, and I had a lot of loose stuff. You might see some loose stuff over here, but that's part of my plan. And I've just glued onto these pages just a speck of glue. And I've been pulling a lot of stuff because today I'm going to make a whole lot of tags and borders. Some of these are stickers, and I put them on wax paper. I'm not going to do that anymore. You can really get stuff closer together and get a lot of stuff on the page, and you can peel them off, and most of the time it works beautifully, but sometimes it doesn't quite work as well as I would like it to. And I've got so many words. I'm trying to use up some of the words. These wax papers, I try to have something white behind them, and I keep these in the page protectors in that book, but since I'm working on with this and trying to be able to see everything and be able to get a hold of it quickly, I'm just trying to get it used up. So I'm going to start gluing together some tags and borders. I already did this one yesterday. I like to use up all of these bits and pieces. That box I talked about with the candy dispenser, this was on there, and I cut it out and peeled the cardboard off the back so it's not so thick. And and then when I make a page, I can write the year on there, or I can make a note. I can write, there's some lines on there. I could write quite a bit if I want, or just the year. So that's ready to go. So, I'm ready to glue my next border together. I haven't totally planned everything out yet, but I got a good start on everything. I picked out borders and tags. So, this is, I make I get so many strips from trimming down my paper to 8.5 by 11, and I save these that come on in scrapbook paper, the border, paid for borders, you know, the ones you purchased. And then when I get a lot, I make these border bases, I call them. I also make tag bases. So I lost my gluing board. There's my cutting board that I use for a background to glue on. So I got a lot of little things here and some buttons and rhinestones and things, and I'm gonna lay this out, just kind of getting started. So this was from some scrapbook paper, these 3 stockings, and it was just a bunch of big squares with stockings, and I cut them out and rounded the corners. Okay, and then I use these 1-inch squares a lot. I just got this stuck to the tabletop. Anyway, I need my glue. When I have the long strips from the top, I never do anything 12 inches. I only do 11 inches. So then sometimes I'll cut 1 inch off the corner to make those long strips 11 inches. And then I end up with these 1 by 1 squares. And just to use them up, and I like doing this. I do this on almost all of my tags and borders. I'll take 3 little scraps of paper and just glue them on randomly, hanging off the edge, just for no reason. Using up scraps, and I think it adds interest to the page. So there's that. This is a sticker. So I'll peel the back off of that and put it right there. And then this was a clear sticker, and I didn't want red on red because it wouldn't show, so I stuck it onto some white paper and cut it out. So now I can glue this onto here and it'll show up nicely. So we'll get these stockings glued on. My creaky chair. And if you like a more simple look, you would probably leave these off, and this would be good enough. But I want to use up all of this stuff. This is a sticker. I'm going to add some glue to it. It came on a little sheet with a whole bunch of little tiny words. It came on this sheet. This says family. I'm going to put this sticker here. Oh, and I've got this word that says stockings, and I'm trying to add more words to my tags and borders just to use them up because I have too many. So I'm going to put this here, and then family. I will say family stockings. Okay, and then I've got, let's see. Okay, here's an ornament. Is that a sticker? No, I don't think it is. I cut it off. I cut it off of a greeting card, so it's not a sticker. So I'm going to put that right there. I have a gift wrapped. It's got the red truck with the tree in the back. It's cut out of a ad or a magazine or something. And I can overlap these if I want. Let's see now. I've got a candy cane. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I'm just peeling it off the back, and I will put it someplace. I think right here is good. Just overlapping stuff, filling in space. Here's it's not really a snowflake, but it's kind of snowflake shaped. We'll put that here. My fingers are getting sticky. I'm going to have to, I have a washcloth that I use. Let's see, that would be too much right there. Oh, here's some holly. We'll put that on there. Just using up stuff, you know, that's what I like to do. My glue dots. I've got, I wonder if I can get this red star on there someplace. Might be too big. I don't think that's going to work. But I've got a red button. Get a glue dot on there. And let's get a green button. And put that over here. Let's see, what else do I have? I got some tiny snowflakes. I want to get those used up. So I'll just randomly put those on someplace. So they're getting used up. Okay. Maybe one little rhinestone. I just dropped something. We'll put that there. Okay. Now, does it look like a hunk of junk? No, I like it. This is my style. I like to use up a lot of stuff. So I'm going to go wash the glue off my hands and get my washcloth wet so I can keep my hands clean, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now I'm going to work on a tag, and I haven't got much started on it. One day I tea-dyed a whole bunch of paper, some computer paper and some book pages, and I actually stepped on this one with my shoe. So it's got my slipper. It says Capezio on there. Capezio? Anyway, so it's got a little texture on it, so what? And then I glued it onto this cardstock tag, and I used my ink and inked it up a little bit to give it a vintage look, and having no idea what to do with it, I filed away with my other pre-made tags. I'm going to get my punch ready, because whenever I finish a tag I punch a hole in it. So I'm going to glue on my little squares of paper. I hear my cat meowing. So I got a little Santa on this piece of scrapbook paper. And this is a gift tag. And I saved it. So that's going to go here. And where we're going next, I do not know. Let's see. This is nice. This is a little, this is a house decorated for Christmas. So I should lay things out before I put things down, but I'm not doing it. Let's see now. I have this bird in a nest with some holly. I'm going to put that right here. And let's see. Oh, I don't know. It definitely needs some words. It needs some words. So I need something small. Oh, this is perfect. This has a little car with a tree on it. There's a car with a tree on it. It says a very Merry Christmas. And I can just put that right there. And basically, I I do my tags and borders the same way. I always have the little scraps hanging off the side most of the time. I fill them up with stuff. I call it junking it up. Here's a little snowflake. I'll put that right there. And I like to add some 3D stuff. Let's see, I got some green rhinestones. I think I'll add 3 green right here at an angle. And then 3 right next to it. I don't have a plan. I am just throwing stuff on here. And then when I make a page and need a tag to fill in some space, I'm ready to go. And I think this one is done. And when I get done playing, I will go through this stack of paper again and pull things off one page and fill in some spaces in other pages and hopefully eliminate several pages, because I plan on using up as much stuff as possible. I don't know if you can see. My cat is right here on my desk poking around in my stuff. So there's a Christmas tag. And I gotta keep hopping down, up and down, because I have a table a few feet away from my desk, and I have my tags and borders spread out ready to work on over there. Okay, so I started out with a scrap of paper. It's from the side of a 8.5, or it's from the side of a 12 by 12 sheet, and it should be like 3 inches, I think. No, 8.5 by 11. Anyway, I cut it. I like to have them like 2 3/4, so I trim them down to about that size, and it varies. They don't all have to be exactly that size. What am I doing here? Oh, it just so happens my cat just flipped something off of his foot into the trash can. What did he flip in here? Oh, I got it. This is my trash. I recycle everything else. Sticker backs are trash. He flipped this glittery star into the trash can with his foot. Anyway, so I've got this scrap of paper from the top of a sheet of scrapbook paper. So I'm going to glue this. Just turn it sideways and get it kind of lined up. And I have so many of these strips, but okay. And this I cut out and routed the corners. These are like Project Life cards. Again, I don't have a plan for this. Just go do it as we go. Okay, so I like to angle things. You can, whatever pleases you, straight or at an angle. And then I've got this one. I cut that out. And you can write the date or something on there. It's good to have, not on all of them, but on a lot of them. If you have something you want to write down about your scrapbook page, something, you know, then it's good to have something to write on. Okay, I got my 3 scraps of paper. That middle one doesn't show much, but that's alright. And my hands are getting sticky already. Now, I think I can use this big star anywhere. I'm going to get a glue dot. Put it on right here. Let's see. I'm looking at my words. Oh, okay. It doesn't matter. Just, you know, you try not to think too hard about these things. This says, may your holidays be merry and bright. I'm going to put that up here. Oh, right there. Okay. I've got this little banner. I just reached out and grabbed it. I'll put it right there. And the background usually gets covered up, you know. Just let it show through. Here's some pine cones. I'm going to put those down here with Santa. I hope I'm not out of camera shot. Here's some candy. A very vintage looking Christmas candy jar. We'll tuck that under the star a little bit. Oh, I got a snowflake. Oh, I got a jingle bell. I'll put that right there. And oh, I've got a green heart. It's a foam heart. Come on, okay. We'll put that right here. And I got this red glittery sticker. We'll put that here. I just need a tiny little thing right there. Okay. Yep, using up stuff. So there's another border ready to use. Now, I've got this. This was off a greeting card envelope. And then I had this little scrap I glued on. I glued it onto a random... I like to make my tags the same size, like 3 inches wide and like 3 by 5, I think. But when I got all this card stock, that, you know, cereal boxes and whatever, sometimes I end up with these nice little pieces and I don't want to waste them, so sometimes I make them narrower. Now that could be done just like that. I'm going to go ahead and punch a hole in it. Save space. I've got this sticker with a stocking on it. I'm going to add some glue to it, make sure it's good. And I'm going to put it right here. I don't want to add too much. Ooh, here's a red star. We'll put that on with a glue dot. Now this could be perfectly fine just as is, with just the ornaments. But I like to add more. Okay, let's put a little red button on there. No, I got a nice green rhinestone right here. It's going to be flashy with the glittery star and the nice rhinestone. Okay. So that's good enough. Okay, I'm getting up. Now here's another one. This was off of a greeting card envelope. I already added this this bow. That's been around a while. That last one, I don't think I added stuff hanging off the side, and you don't have to do it every time. You don't have to do it at all. You know, it's your choice. I think. So I've got this. And this. And this. Okay. And then I got this sticker. I got this from the Dollar Tree, I think, a page of these. They got the little foam between two layers. I'm going to put it right there. I think I almost forgot to leave a space for the hole to punch. And this is a nice little scene with the tree, and I think I'm just going to leave that alone. I think that's good enough. They don't all have to be super crowded. Okay. Now, I had this little pile of paper stuff. Here's my 3D stuff for glue dots, and then paper stuff to stick on there. And I'm really going through this paper stuff, and that's exactly what I want to do. I'm going to add to that pile. Here's a little thing that says Merry Christmas. Here's another one of those. This is actually off a branding strip, a Very Merry Christmas. Here's Peace. Holly Jolly. Oh, okay. Oh, good stuff here. There's a penguin. Some holly, some mittens, a bird, a wreath. This is nice. Here's some little birds, a Santa hat. There's an ornament. Trying to use up all this little stuff. There's a snowman. Okay, here's a sticker that says Santa Claus. I got all these words. I got this sticker I can write something on. And this one. I'll come back through here looking for words wherever I need words. Okay, here's some more little stuff. I've got the Christmas flower and holly, more holly. I got these little things. I don't know what they even are. They came with some other stickers. Oh, let's see. I've got this. I got a little tree. I've got a stamp. A couple of wreaths, and I think that's enough stuff for now, and I'm going to keep adding to this pile as I go and using up all of these little tiny things, or not all, a lot of them. Okay, so this was out of a music page, of a music book. I've got this Noel. I got a sheet of vintage scrapbook paper with things you can cut out, and this was on there, Noel. So this sticker is going to be kind of vintage. Okay, I've got my little scraps. Got 2 of those. 3's the magic number to me. I just add 3 little things hanging off the side of the page randomly. I don't really want to cover up that ornament. Okay. Then I've got this great sticker that was that one that said Noel. This was on the same page. This was a great little thing I'm going to put that right here. Then I've got this sticker with a bird on it, and I'm going to put that right here. And, oh, this is a vintage ornament. That's going to look awesome right here. Oh, but the red. No, the red on red, I don't think looks great. I think I need something dimensional. I've got this button. Yeah, that's kind of vintage looking. Rhinestone with vintage, I don't think that's quite going to cut it. No. A white button. No, I don't want real with fake. Okay, a little snow. Thinking. These little mittens. Yeah, and then that will do it. And I gotta punch a hole. My whole tabletop is covered with tags. We're gonna be here a while. I probably won't get them all done in this video. There's some glue on here. I gotta get that off. Okay. I like that. Alrighty. Here's something cute. Okay. Again, one of my pre-made borders. And look at this. This does not match this print on here at all. This is not even a Christmas. It's just made from random stuff. So, glue on my little scraps. Part of a reindeer on there, but can't really see it. Okay, and then Santa. I like this Santa paper. Okay. Oh, let's see. There. This is so cute. I printed it from Pinterest. He's going to go right there. And I don't have to do this edge because it's going to hang off the side. And oftentimes I do glue up the whole thing, and it's hanging off the side with glue, but the glue dries. It's not hurting anything. Okay, this is going to be so sweet. This will be great on one of my pages with my pets at Christmas. This is from a scrapbook paper page that I cut stuff out of. Here comes Santa. Okay. Now, Christmas wish list. I'm going to put this sticker on here in case I want to write something. Right there. And then, oh, we got a little tree. And I want something to kind of, I don't know. I'll put this snowflake right there to kind of anchor my little things. And I've got Merry Christmas. I think I'll put that on his hat right there. Because why not? It's getting used up. That's my goal. Okay, I got some Christmas flowers here. We'll stick on this green button. I'm gonna have to get the buttonholes out. I should bring my little trash can. I better bring that closer to me so I'm not reaching across the camera all the time. Okay, that can go right there. Here's a little wreath sticker, and then I think that will do it. Let's see. Right there. So there's another one done. We're really using up the little stuff, and that is my goal. Okay. Let's go for something vintage here. I've got this little lady from Pinterest. Got something stuck to my thumb, the center of that wreath. Come on, get off my finger. Okay. And then this was this was actually something to cut out and use, but I thought, oh, I don't know what to do with that. But I like this. It's vintage looking. You know what? I'm going to ink that up a little bit to make it more vintage looking. So, well, that's not showing much, but that's alright. That's my lightest color. I'm going to go with something a little bit darker. I try to use my supplies, but I keep forgetting what I have. Even though it's right there nearby, I just have so much stuff, you know. Okay. That looks pretty vintage now. So we'll get her glued on. Rounded the corners. Okay, I gotta get my little scraps put on. I was trying to get in my scrap room yesterday, but I just couldn't get in here. What was I doing? Oh, I watch TV, that's why. Well, you know what? I was busy yesterday. I don't remember what I was doing, but I was busy. So, we got our little scraps of paper here. And then I chose this ornament to put here. That's also from that page of stickers from the Dollar Tree. And it's going to overlap my sticker, and that is just fine. Okay. I've got these things, and I do not even know what they are. And I am just going to get rid of them. By using them. They're strange looking, and I'm not even going to try to explain it. I'm going to add a piece of holly right here. And I need a word. Oh, it's got a word. Okay, that's good. I like to have a word on every page, on every sticker. Most of them, at least. I'm thinking. A red button. And punch a hole, and this one's done. There. Let's see now. I got this one. Again, another one of my pre-made borders. I like to have it, you know, it's funny, I make almost all of my borders to go on the left hand side of the page, and then pictures over here. That's just my thing. Okay, so I've got this. That was cut out of a scrapbook page. No, you know what? I found this in the bins at the thrift shop. It was a full 12 by 12 sheet, and it was cut apart stuff, and it was kind of wrinkled up. You know what? I don't even care. And I got a little bit of ink on here from that previous thing. It's vintage. Yeah, it's vintage. But I better wipe this ink off of my, off of my glue board, because it's going to get on everything. Okay, then I've got this. I think I printed that off Pinterest. I just went on Pinterest one day and downloaded a few things and printed them out. I like to do that sometimes. Can't do it too much, because that ink really gets expensive if you keep printing stuff all the time. Plus, do I need more stuff? Not really. Do I like to have some newer, really cute stuff? Well, you betcha. Okay. So this will be kind of a Santa page. Okay. So that goes there. And I've got this sticker that says Santa Claus. So I'm going to put that here. Perfect. It got used. Okay, you know what? I think I need more stuff. Oh, you know what I need is a word. Let me see. I feel kind of weird when I'm searching off camera, because, yeah, I feel like I'm leaving you out of my project. This page was full and it's almost empty. Oh, let's see. 'Tis the season. That'll do it. There we go. Oh gosh, I almost forgot. I gotta get my little scraps on there, and I'm gonna have to pull out some more of my tiny little things. They're going fast. I gotta turn this around because now that corner is wet. Plus, I've been gluing a lot there, so now I have a fresh space. Okay. I think I will glue this Santa Claus onto this. I kind of like to have an anchor for my 3 little tabs sometimes. So Santa will look, or a snowman will look good there. Got this sticker. It's a snow scene. We'll put that here. I got these cute birds. That will look good there. Birds on a snowy branch. We're using up stuff. Let's see. I got this like wreath. I don't usually pull out a lot of stuff to work with, but it's really working well for me. Oh, there's a Santa hat. I'm going to find a place for that on this page. Right there. Okay, what was I going to put here? What? Oh, a snowflake? No. I don't know. Candy cane. Let's put a candy cane on there. This little stuff just piles up and it never gets used, and I make sure it gets used. there's a little green. No, I'm going to put something real on there. Some clear rhinestones. I'm just going to pull 5 off of here because there are 5 in a row on this particular thing. Where am I going to put them? I don't even know. Right there. And then I got one more of these little things. They're kind of like calligraphy or something. Can't really even read what it is. Here's a little tiny piece of holly. So I'm going through lots of stuff and getting rid of it. That's awesome. I see I have some red stars I pulled out here. I wonder if I have any green stars. Why, yes I do. Good opportunity to use some up. These were on a sheet and I cut them down into strips so they wouldn't take up much space. This is my baggie full of little flowers and rhinestones and various things that I would glue on with a glue stick. Let's see, put a star of each color on here. Right there. And right there. I think that's junky enough. See now, like I said, sometimes I glue the whole thing and the glue's almost dry now. And it'll be just fine. Okay. What should I work on next? Alrighty. So this is a tag base I made a while back. Used enough scraps, just glued it onto a piece of paper and cut it into a tag shape. It's coming loose a little bit. I'll glue that together. Just some scraps. Okay, so my glue stick is almost empty. Well, I had another little scrap. Where did it go? Right here. It says greetings. Okay. I've had this tree for a few years and I just keep passing it by. Well, no longer. Alright, I gotta start a new glue stick. Because that one's done for. Okay, sorry about my squeaky chair, but I don't know what to do about it. Okay, we'll put this tree right here. Then I've got this sticker. I have several of these stickers of Santa. Using it up. Should I put it down here covering part of the tree? Yeah, why not? You see, it's more, things are more interesting when you overlap, but sometimes I just don't want to cover that up. But go ahead and cover it up. Alright, we need words. Well, we need something. I'll know when I see it. So I'm going to look through my paper. I heart Christmas. Oh, Christmas tree. I heart presents. I'll go with I heart presents because Santa is carrying presents and oh, I don't want to cover up my heart and I gotta have room for there, that's good enough. I want something to kind of anchor these little tabs that I put on there. And I know I've got something. This will do. An ornament. It's a sticker. And it looks pretty large on that tree, but I don't care. Okay. I need to pull off a few more things to fill in my spaces. Some more tiny things. I'm really going through it, and that's great. Here's some tiny things. Yeah, I'm going to be able to eliminate a lot of pages when I go through this and condense it down some more. These are from a cutouts page, and these are good for tags or whatever. Now these stickers I don't like to pull off because then that's another reason I don't care for these wax paper, because now they're on here. No, I used to just cut it out and leave the backing on and then stick it on the pages, but I haven't been doing that. Alright, I think this one is done. You know, wait a minute, I got a sticker of presents right here. Beautiful. It needs something. It needs a button or something here. Got a green button. Put that there. Let's add this red button too. I need to find some more red buttons. They don't seem to be in with the assortments of buttons that I find. Not many. Okay. It's a cluttered. I wouldn't call it a mess. I just like it. So I heart presents. There we go. There's another one done. And I still got a lot of stuff on my table. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this one's cute. I think this will be the last one for now. I'll probably post this video and start a new one. Okay. So another one of my pre-made borders, and this looks Christmassy. It could be used for almost anything. So I'll start by putting my little scraps on. I've had this all over my table for, I think, Sunday. Today's Tuesday evening, so it's just after 9 o'clock. Sunday evening, Sunday, 2 days ago, I gathered up a bunch of stuff and got them spread out on a table, ready to glue together and create, and just haven't been able to get back to it. Time is so short, you know. It's the Christmas season. Christmas is keeping me busy. This I got from Pinterest. It's so adorable, this little elf. And it's just on regular copy paper, and it's pretty thin right here. But I keep these in my page protectors so until I'm ready to use them, so it should be just fine. It's not going to be in a box getting flipped through and stuff. It'll be in the page protectors, and then when I decide to use it, it'll go onto my scrapbook pager and into the permanent page protector in the scrapbook. So that little flap will be just fine. 'Tis the season to be jolly. I think that goes very good with the elf. So for my borders, I usually put something kind of large down here and something kind of large up here, and then just fill in the middle with a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to start filling in. Let's see, I'm going to put this on here in case I decide I want to write something on there. No, I'm not going to put that on there. Maybe another page. I've got this. I'm going to put that right there. It's just a sticker. Then I got Santa. You need Santa with the elf, right? Santa can go here. Okay. Here's a bill. Ho, ho, ho. How about that? Yeah, let's go with that. Alrighty. And, present. Oh, my finger is so sticky. And so is that thing. Yeah, so this is working well for me. I am really going through all these little things. Let me see now. I've got a red sequin. I got this little, I've got sequins I've got from thrift shops. I'm going to put that sequin on there. And let's look at the green ones. I got a large green one too that matches. Perfect. Oh, I'll put that there. Kind of overlap them like that. Alright. Just using up stuff. And oh, I got this star. I don't know how good that goes with things. Put that right there. So I need glue dots. I can get a grip on these. Okay, what else can I put on there? I'm so happy I'm going through so much stuff. Here's some holly. A lot of these things are in black and white because I found this and this and these. I found a scrapbooking catalog, and it had these stamps you can order, and these are a sample of how the stamps would look once they're used. And I cut them out. I just get my inspiration from any place. How about a penguin? And that's, I got to stop. We'll overlap this sequin a little bit. There. Okay, that's pretty darn cute. And just getting stuff used up. I love it. I love it. Well, I think that'll do it for today. So thanks for watching, and what am I doing tomorrow? I don't know. I hope I can get back at this tomorrow and make another video. So, bye-bye. Thanks for watching.